What y'all think about the Power 30?
This guy that's number one. We kind of shut him down this year. We kind of shut him down.
Well, since we're journalists, I know we're supposed to answer questions, but let me ask you: well, how has he influenced you and inspired you guys to want to be,
absolutely.
DJ? Let's talk about Flex.
Absolutely, he's definitely influenced the coach. You know, but the only reason we went at him the way he did is because when his man got caught out there getting head from another man from a trainer, we did what we did as journalists, reported, and then he stepped out there to defend him. So we, punched him in his mouth after he jumped out there.
Do you think that incident helped catapult you and the Breakfast Club to another level, or do you think it's been like the consistent work all along? That
I think it was consistent work. I think with this industry, I think people know that when they come up here, they're not gonna get a easy interview. They're gonna get the questions that are real, and then we don't hold our tongue. We support each other, and if Charlamagne swing, I swing. If Angela Yee swing, I swing. We all support each other, and this is a real crew. Like, we always out together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
And
just,
this is what we do. This ain't just for TV. We're really out with each other. We really support each other, and I think our grind shows. Whether we're in the clubs and maybe I'll take you on a tour so you can see where I sleep back here, and
it's right there.
It's right around the corner.
Nah, that's real, man.
And guest or no guest, I think we still have a great show every single morning. It doesn't rely on can we get this person to come up to the show? Can we get this person? It's more like we have enough content, enough personalities ourselves that we don't have to rely on outside things.
But how does that work when you got like 3 real stars and Bonafide stars? And shout out again to you too, because y'all women diversity in hip hop, you definitely bringing that in. But how does that work when you got 3 stars, 3 boys? How you pass the ball? Like, is this like the Miami Heat situation?
No, I think we all have different roles on the show, and that was clear from the beginning. Just I am the woman in the room, and I'm probably more of the voice of reason. Charlamagne is the wild card. I think we all know that. Highly opinionated and not scared to say what's on his mind. And Envy is the music guy, and he's also the friend of the artist, and he's a yellow cake.
So Charlamagne, you the wild card. Is that why you buffed out? Like, I see the muscles.
I got to. I talk too reckless not to be in the gym heavy. To be on that punching bag, okay?
Wow.
And I think the best thing with all 3 of us, we all came from someplace else. We were all sidekicks at one time, so we know how to share the light. I come from Miss Jones, Charlamagne came from Wendy Williams, and of course Angela Yee came when she did the Cypher Sound show. So we all know how to play the card, and we all want to win at the end of the day. We don't care about who's the star or who's on top or who's doing this. Like, at the end of the day, if one wins, we all win, and we're happy with that.
And you know what? I'm really not mad at this number 3. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when it comes to like rappers, I always say I like the rappers who put out great material and they get better with time. Like, they don't, like, you can come in red hot like a 50 Cent and then decline, or you can come in like a Jay-Z with a reasonable doubt and grow as you get older. So
that's one
I'm not mad at the number 3.
That's one reason I wasn't mad with the Heat not like winning the whole thing.
Oh gosh,
that's still a huge accomplishment for you.
Absolutely, first year. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the acknowledgement from the source, the Bible of hip hop. Still,
appreciate that.
One thing we got the Power 30. I wanted to shout out to those entrepreneurs, and because that's an issue that people look to. Because one of the things about hip hop beyond the music and everything, the lifestyle, the culture, is also the hustle and the aspiration. People are trying to really come up from where they're from, right? Like, we all from humble beginnings for the most part, and so when you see people using this culture and then taking it to another level, is real refreshing. So please get that. We got to change. Jay-Z had it for two years in a row. It was a little switch because of a major business deal that happened.
So what's that business deal? I see Leo number 1 now.
Okay, yeah. He was with Edgar Bronfman. They sold Warner Brothers Music. And so check that out and see how much they sold it for. This is a dude who used to be the road manager, picking up like the clothes and doing valet for Run DMC.
Right.
Wow. Dude sold a company for $3.3 billion with Edgar Bronfman and those guys. I mean, you can go from being a roadie to a CEO of a company selling for billions of dollars. You got to really tip your hat to that.
Are those guys as competitive as us? Do they look at the list and be like, yo, come on, Londell, what am I doing at number 2 or number 3?
Absolutely. I remember last year we was when we first did this list. I think I talked to I heard from Envy and a couple other guys at the Overstation.
Sure did.
I'm sure I was cursing you out.
Yeah, we was getting a lot of that. But it's something that they really take pride in. Anybody that does something for a profession and sees a ranking wants to be number 1 and wants to be up there in the ranking. So
Especially once we put the integrity back. The lists are real. The numbers are real. We're not getting nobody getting paid over here. Nobody's doing friendships. Like, it had to be the integrity, and then people cared. When it wasn't integrity, we had our ups and downs with the brand. But when it was during that little dark moment, people didn't really care. But they don't care too much because when they making, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars, it's just like, it's a different thing than when they on the come up.
Yeah, we definitely didn't pay anyone. I remember last year I was just surprised I was on the list when it came out. I was like, wow.
I didn't know what the list was.
You know, a lot of people, you was with the Shady 45, right?
Yeah.
Saying, you know, Eminem still hates the brand and everything. And people were like, yo, should we put on the list? We was like, yo, we ain't but nothing part of that old school. You get it because of the merit. Well, it is what it is. She deserves it. Pow.
Does he know it's under new ownership, Eminem?
Yeah, they know, but you know.
knows, but you know,
some
sour
things
grapes,
is what
I
it
guess.
is.
I have no idea what it is, but you know, I still, man, I cop Recovery and Relapse. I'm a huge Eminem fan, but you know,
I'm not that
some
big.
things
over
But
that.
Eminem made the list.
Yeah,
I made the
of course,
list,
yeah.
exactly. And he's in the Power 30 as well with Paul Rosenberg. So you know, some things never change, but we'll still, you know, we have to do our part as journalists to tell the truth and put people where they deserve to be put.
I want to just give a congratulations to Kaz and to Sean and to Nate and my young crew.
Definitely.
You know, they really put in the work, and then some of the ones who was just with us in the past. You know, it's like everybody's really coming back to rally back around the brand, and we giving it back to the people. We're gonna be honest with it, and we're gonna grow with it. You know, it's not just a magazine.
I appreciate you guys hanging with us. The Source Magazine. Now, when does this hit newsstands?
It's on our New York City newsstands now, but it'll be nationwide November 13th.
All right, you can catch this November 13th nationwide, or you can catch it right now. Go support The Source. They back. The homie Drake's on the cover. Shout out to Drake. He's in town, too.
What's up, Drake?
Drake is always in town according to him.
It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.